Hi, America. You can call me the educator, because I'm going to educate everyone. You've heard it said, if you don't vote, you don't count. America, it's not who you vote for that matters, because no one is looking out for the constituents anyway. What matters is making sure you stand up and speak out about the bills that are being passed. As I read in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, July 7, 2012, drug test awaits U.S. court's ruling for welfare recipients in Florida. And our very own Governor Nathan Deal is awaiting this ruling before implementation here in Georgia. But hold on, this was Senate Bill 292 that died in May 2012, and now it has been passed. Senator Vincent Ford, Democrat Atlanta, and the other senators that are opposed to this has vowed to take legal action against its enforcement. This should not have to take place. The public should have been made aware before it was snuck in. And America, that's what it was, snuck in. Governor Deal has previously signed the bill overhauling the criminal justice system, implementing a drug court where his son, Superior Court Judge Jason Deal, will preside over, once again making the family rich off the unfortunate. While the drug testing for welfare recipients is not to be used in a criminal way, but if you lose your benefits, you will have to go to work. And if you go through the drug court, you will have to go to work, where the fields and orchards are awaiting you because there are no more migrant workers. America, don't get me wrong. I'm all for working. This was just too underhanded. I hold in my hand a police report stating strong odors of narcotics are being smelled in my apartment, and I don't smoke anything. Along with this report is a request to meet with Governor Deal about this matter. It was refused. And several other letters, one to President Obama, Comment Division, another to Commissioner Sutton's office, CEO Burl Ellis, to HUD, Community Planning and Development, to Karen Works Inc., the police chief, and I spoke to the apartment complex manager as well as the narcotics division. All cries for help have been ignored, knowing 80% of the people receiving welfare benefits are located in low-income apartments like Kensington Station. So, if the cry for help has fallen on deaf ears already, who will help the families needing assistance to feed their children put at risk from someone else's drug habit? Atlanta Mayor Cassine Reed and Atlanta City Councilwoman Ann Joyce Shepherd and other Atlanta officials want to move forward with Atlanta's proposed smoking ban that would prohibit anyone from burning or carrying cigarettes, cigars, or pipe tobacco in the following areas: golf courses, tennis courses, hiking and walking trails, playgrounds, off-leash areas, specter and concession areas. What's going on? Governor Deal and drug testing welfare recipients, a drug court, and Atlanta banning smoking in the wide open parkland, forcing all smoking to be done inside where secondhand smoke is a real problem on a person shut up in an apartment. America, I've always liked to be a part of the solution and not the problem. I say leave these people alone. Federal grants are given to all sorts of programs, and no one is responsible for them meeting the guidelines. HUD gives billions of dollars to apartment complexes and programs like Community Affairs Planning and Development, who governs Karen Works Inc., a drug-free program, yet allows them to place people next to crack cocaine smokers in rat-infested apartments and refuse to do anything about it. Let's start with these. Keep a few people to issue the money to the people, allowing them to be responsible for themselves, not to the apartment complexes, Community Affairs Planning and Development, nor Karen Works Inc. The health department educating people about smoking, mostly secondhand smoke. Stop with the millions spent on this. No one is addressing the real problem, which is a person shut up in an apartment inhaling someone else's smoke. Each department has at least 6 heads, and no one is doing anything. The buildings, the lights, the water. Cutting these will save the government billions alone. Men, women, young men, young women, get involved. These bills are the quiet racism. And if you don't start standing up and speaking out, the dream Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had will die.